it's late autumn and it's pretty nippy out here on the plot today, I have to say. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about preparing your soil. A lot of people have started their winter digging around about now, sort of November, December time, and some people don't dig, prefer no-dig methods, but it's a good time as well to add things to the soil. You can imagine your veg has taken a lot out of it, a lot of nutrients, been growing fast-growing, greedy crops all year, so you've got to put something back. You can use your homemade compost or buy in some manure, or perhaps you'll be lucky enough even to get it for free. If you can get a good supply, that's great. A lot cheaper, much cheaper way of doing it. Manure and compost has lots of humus and lots of nutrients, so it really improves the soil, even whether you dig it in or not. If you can't get enough compost or manure, lots of things on the market, of course, which you can buy. Got a couple of them here, couple of very different ones. This one's called Lakeland Gold, and this is you can either use it to dig into the soil or you can use it as a mulch. It's interesting because it's made of bracken, so it's completely peat free, this one, and it's quite fibrous, but it's got lots of nice fibres in there so that they'll be worked into the soil by the worms, or if you dig them in, you'll dig them into the soil, then they'll rot away and they'll leave nice channels in the soil for the water to get through and for air to get in, and they'll sort of help to increase the worm activity as well, because you're feeding the worms as well as your soil with all these things. So that's just one made of bracken, as I say. Another one here which is rotted farmyard manure. Just looks like a compost really, so it's very well rotted, and again you just spread that over. So you've got a bit of manure there. You can just spread it over the soil and either leave it for the worms to pull it in, or if you prefer to dig, or if you've got a lot of, especially if you've got a lot of deep-rooted perennial weeds in your soil, you might prefer to dig so that you're digging those out at the same time. So just a couple of products there, but there are plenty more on the market as well. If you're struggling to make enough of your own compost, then also a good time to start with a new compost bin as well. As I say, that is a much cheaper way of doing it.